aka the Vizier card that they obtained from Dr. Silme as a boon, because they weren't able to, because they weren't able to, or Silme wasn't able to like properly have the power himself. For what reason, we don't know. I think it's because he's like a god or something. And using the Vizier card, we learned that the true goal of the Duke of the Deep, his true plan, is to raise Kularo and bring Zarkel up, and instead of have Zarkel be one big city on the surface, in the middle, and the sump level, and then establish like pretty much only oceanic deities there, with the main patron being Cthulhu, which that's a bad thing. We don't really want great old ones being, prevalent and whatnot. And V went over, listened to whatever the fuck the Aeon was saying, which is the Aeon was essentially just like retelling John what V had learned.
Because V had learned from the Vizier card.
Vizier. And it was like, okay, cool, whatever, don't care. Let's leave now. So we go to the Moldy Manatee. All while we're walking over there, we're getting spied on by these fucking Aeons. And I'm like, they're just like, dude, we're watching you. And V's just like, dude, shut the fuck up.
And it was very strange for V, because usually when people eye them, they're saying would. And these people were not saying that.
Yeah, I know. They were a little offended. but then Faraday kept talking about V's ass cheeks.
Why is that?
Because Damien's been down in the dumps for like a good bit, right? So
Damien would know they, them would see.
Damien was a little sad boy, and V wanted to cheer him up, and he was like, "Could I have an ass pic?" And V was like, "You know what? Sure." So they go to the bathroom. They pull their pants down a bit. They kind of sit to try and like plump up. They sit on the counter, try and plump up their ass cheeks to give a picture. And then Faraday had to piss really bad and walked in, and they're like, I gotta pee.
I don't got time for this.
And then saw all of that, and then they teased V about it the entire time. And V tried to poison them or like punch him, and V
did punch him. It was just like.
It was a critical punch of 4 damage. Why? Because she's a whore.
Because she's a slut.
Whoa.
No. Well, sorry.
It's true, but
she was swooned by Dryton. She was like, why? She was like, wow. And V looks, or no, she looks at V. She was swooned
because he did a camel clutch on Marvel.
And she looked at V.
Which is pretty hype, to be fair.
And she looked at V. She looked at V and was like, "You think I got a chance?" And V was like, "I think you do. But what if I drugged you up first?" And they fucked in that bathroom for an hour. But making back to the clinic, we confronted Asilme. He basically confirmed what we knew, and was like, "I will give you all a week's rest of downtime. But then we start the heist." After V's interviews, of course. And then we all dispersed for the evening.
And so 1 week has passed. And so, I will go down the list. Thank you very much for the recap, Clayton. No dreams.
He's too busy harassing Damien.
Up the deep. So, I'll say, I'll go down the list. So, Adrian, what have you been up to over the past week?
Yeah, like I said, you're just preparing up for the, it's been a while since he's been on the other side of a heist. Oh
yeah. And do you keep up with any old friends? Because of course, Spine, you saw, he name dropped Ichinose. And of course you had brought up a certain witch that you know. And any of those you get in contact with over the week, or you just kind of with the family?
Nothing in particular, I'm just with the family.
Very well. And Moritz, of course, he is clueless. He has no idea what's going on. So, anytime he's talking about lawyer business, you're just kind of, probably taking smoking outside the window. There are druids taking care of the baby owlbear, but when all is he will return the owlbear to you. As like, Dr. Sumi would have joked about the owlbear baby being a bona fide member of the Bleached Bones.
Bro, he is. What are you talking about?
So
I
you're.
was gonna use the owlbear baby to get bitches
Don't worry.
for a week.
For a week.
Bitches love owlbear cubs.
You know what? I'll say if you took the owlbear out, I think yeah.
Absolutely.
So why don't you roll me a 1d8 to see how many bitches you got.
1d8.
The bitch count is insane.
Yeah. Let's just see how many bitches you got. You got 4 bitches in a week.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That is a satisfactory amount of bitches.
That being said, what were you doing over the week? Because you reported back. There were some other MEG agents that were just kind of like, nice, you survived the complex, the back rooms. How does it feel? Well, etc., etc. But you probably would have been left to your own devices, right?
Yeah, Gwen would first complain that whatever official passageway was sucked dick, because the other one that she went through only a day to get to.
Yeah.
Compared to the one that she had to trudge through for 6 days without brothels and a limited supply of circ. Ah.
How did she survive?
Anyway, well, she compensates by spending like the the remaining amount of money on armor potency rune, conveniently enough, and then brothel.
Throwing goober.
Dude,
No.
she'd be fucking.
Everybody click to throw goober right now.
With creating a better healing potion, essentially.
With the water from the pool room.
Yeah, and they've just been they've been busy. They haven't had really a lot of time to talk with anyone. Went over and with Desiree occasionally every other day and just trying to check up on Damien, because he's been radio silent and has not been really talking to anyone but them. And even then, it's just him being like, I really just don't feel good. And V made him soup.
He enjoyed the soup.
Percy, can I roll craft and see how well my my main goal is going?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. It's going pretty good. It's going quite well, actually. Despite a bunch of other things occupying your mind, you still find time dedicated to continuing your research job and possible assistance to your research. As you come down from the elevator from the 3rd floor, you see Jonathan. He's probably making small talk with Zufar, and Zufar's probably showing him Altisha Daily, something about the Tehran's fashion and whatnot.
Good lord, this twink is amazing!
Is Jonathan thirsty over Ariel? Probably.
Is really that red? They have to dye it. I don't believe you, Zufar. There's no way that is.
He looks at you like this.
Zufar, that is not how you sit in a chair.
But are they so who's first alphabetically?
It's up to you. Alphabetically.
Yeah. Okay, because they're not going at the same time, I imagine, right? No. All right, what's a good interview room?
Code.
Wow, dressed for success already.
Oh yeah.
Gotta put that down in the notes.
Oh yeah. Fair do you walk in?
What? No. No.
Alright. Hey.
It's a private interview.
You close the door.
I imagine he's just like got his forehead against like the window and the door, and he's like holding the owlbear in front of him.
gonna walk to the door, gonna open and be like, Farrader, can you please leave the door? I'm trying to conduct an interview at the clinic.
Yeah. But look at this fucking guy. Isn't he goddamn adorable?
No, he's just the cutest, and I'm gonna shut the door. I'm gonna go back to the swivel chair.
He's gonna like plink his forehead. He's gonna be like, animals don't like you, do they?
An old picture of V. And I'm gonna, when she first started at the clinic, and she'll say, I was able to survive at the clinic and have returning patients looking like this. You'll be fine here.
Oh, that's excellent. I'm so glad I chose this spot then.
Why do you choose this spot?
Oh.
Or why our clinic?
Oh, it's not for profit.
And that's the only reason.
Well, that and I hear Dr. Blackwell's an incredible physician, and I heard she's trying to do good things here.
That she is. Okay. You kind of like looking over it, like flipping through a couple pages. Any criminal history? Any criminal record I'm looking at?
Oh, no criminal record.
She lying?
Make a perception check.
No.
But also help people escape from that grisly fate.
I see. So you seem to revel in the fact that you can hold someone's life in your own hands.
Mm-hmm. And knowing that they have a deep debt to me.
Doors close. No one can hear, and V will look at her and say, I can't lie, I kind of feel the same way sometimes.
Ah, so
when
you
I'm
know.
working with the others, but I never tell. I never bring it up. Never tell them that they owe me.
She'll give you a wink.
But regarding position as a surgeon, I'm sure Dr. Blackwell can find something for that. Sure. Because the only medical workers here are me and her, and occasionally on the third floor, Dr. Silly whenever he hops around.
Oh, then I would love to partake. I see no reason why not to.
Okay. And kind of like going back over everything, he's gonna look at them and say, all right, well, Miss Kirshen, everything appears to be, I can just say that everything's looking pretty good right now. I'll be sure to give my report back to Dr. Blackwell, and you can get on your way, and we'll give you an email back within the next couple days.
Excellent. I look forward to this.
And V will stand up. Or like, go to shake their hand.
She shakes her hand. She's got a very firm, strong shake. Definitely.
Hands look like they've. Do their hands look like they've murdered people?
With your perception check from earlier, it's hard to say.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, yeah, you're good to go, Miss Kirshen. Open the door. Faraday, please get out of the room.
You open it and you just see Faraday and Bon Jovi like man-spreaded on the couch with the owlbear.
Farah goes, V, it's okay. I don't mind doing an interview with them inside.
Hey,
She doesn't mind.
It's a one-on-one interview.
Yeah, just have a one-on-one. I'll just be like a fly on the wall. You
Faraday,
won't even
please
know
leave
I'm
the
here.
room.
Farah kind of approaches. She sees the owlbear. She pets the owlbear.
Adorable, isn't he?
What's his name? Dude, did you come up with a name?
You know what? I have not quite yet. You got any ideas?
I can get back to you on that after this.
Sounds like a plan.
Farha can get the joke that V is saying tall when they're very short, but whatever.
Yeah, Farah does not pick up on that.
That's perfectly fine. And V will say, the prices and quality of, I don't know if you've noticed, but the quality and prices of healing tonics and potions coming from Kularo are on the rise in price. They're rising in price and declining in quality. I don't know if you've noticed.
The market has been rather ruthless as of late. That's true.
Right. So, you can call me crazy, but my own research has been very fruitful in this. I'm looking to use the near endless supply of pool room's water to create a alchemical concoction that is cheaper than healing potions and is just as effective when it comes to healing. It's a bit selfish, but I'd want the credit just for myself and whoever helps me personally.
It will be a tough battle ahead, but I support your ambition.
And V will note that down and say, well, I wouldn't mind working with you personally as an assistant. We worked well in the past and we got along well. That's really all I can ask. It's honestly a wonder why I'm still working with the blue one that just left here.
Oh, Captain Faraday, right?
Right. But one last question before you go, Miss Martineau. Do you enjoy vegetable lasagna? This is very important.
Yes, I love vegetable lasagna.
All
And
right.
on the,
V is going to
floors on
jot
the
down a
third
big
floor
check
floor.
mark on there next to that, just for some nice lasagna.
That sounds quite nice. I would love to partake.
Oh, that's good to hear. And looking through the rest of their questions, we will say, all right, well, Miss Martineau, I believe that's everything for now. Sorry if this interview felt a little short, and I don't know how long you've been waiting, but I have some other business I must get to today.
Of course, of course.
So, and V will stand up, kind of dust themselves off, and say, we will be in contact with you within the next couple of days regarding your employment. And do be aware this is non-profits, yada yada yada. Any money that we do gain will be mainly from the pharmacy side of things, and we'll split that amongst me, you, and whoever's working up there.
She will nod. She'll kind of take note of that as well.
Aim for going into it, because like some people, they prefer a more experienced hand to guide them. You know what I mean?
Well, Adrian is a detective. I'm sure at the very least he can use his intuition to figure out what would need to be done. So I doubt the partner having experience or not really.
Well, in that case, he might prefer someone who's also in a similar situation. That way, he could get to the bottom of it. You know what I mean?
Or maybe the biggest mystery that he cannot solve is himself. Or something like that.
That's just the cliche of every detective movie, Gwendolyn.
Yeah. That's
And
not...
yet, it exists for a reason.
Yes, look at him. He has no clue who he is.
She kind of like Adrian kind of like gives like a an amused
He's
look.
already helped me score 4 times this week.
You've dragged him around that many times?
Yes, I've been dragging him around all week.
Huh.
For context, the owlbear book club is like a little bigger than like, it's like the size of a dog. So it's like
Yeah, but what kind of dog?
like
a golden retriever or...
like a gold retriever size right now.
Holy shit.
So like he's like struggling a little bit to hold it.
Yeah.
He's like walking around like Markiplier holding up his own golden retriever.
It's just very round. He's just a very plump and round boy is all.
Ferger,
He's
do
a
you need
thick
to-
boy.
Yeah.
Do you need to set him down? Your arms are starting to shake.
I've got him for right now.
I knew I could place my hands in your hands here.
Oh, please, Dr. Buckle, it's my pleasure.
And she will pat you on the head and she will say, "Don't let me take up too much of your time now. I understand Dr. Silme's taking up all your time."
Oh, yeah, try that. I think, really, hopefully after this next thing he wants us to do, we can take an extensive break.
Well, I mean, at least he hasn't hoarded you as much as Desiree has, right?
She keeps me very busy, yes.
3 days. That's bold.
Via's gonna cough a bit and say, yes, but it was fun. It was fine. She's been assisting me with my research and everything, and getting new alchemical goods from outside the clinic.
I'm glad she's found a spot at the clinic. It's nice to know that all of you are prospering up there.
It's yeah.
And she will offer a
And this
gang
gang
are not to pose a threat to all of us. Mostly something missive for myself. Mostly because I have not in the best stances with this gang. Former clashes. Nothing more, nothing less. But they were willing to honor neutral territory for the time being. We will go down the elevator shaft, we will go down to the moldy manatee, and we will come up with a plan of attack with the rest of the individuals that may reside there.
Is there anyone else from our side that's going to be coming down with us?
This is it, as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll have to call a sitter for this guy.
Dr. Blackwell or Actually, Monica should be fine keeping care of the owlbear.
Yeah, I'll see what he's doing first. But
If you leave him in the break room, he should be just fine. I'm sure Monica can take him to the bathroom if need be.
of course.
He'll kind of adjust his glasses.
But also, I did want to ask you if he's gonna kind of get to their side, kind of lean against the desk, and say, what you're planning to do, getting rid of all of XILA. What will happen to them?
Whatever course of actions they have taken to get to XILA, they will have taken elsewhere in their lives. There are always lives and careers ahead of them that did not involve this particular one.
But none of them would die, right?
In theory.
Right. That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
And he will kind of turn around.
Be like, hey, come take the cub.
I imagine she'd respond with like eye rolling, be like, really?
Like, listen, don't disrespect your brother like this. Also, look at this guy, and then he'd send like a screenshot.
I imagine it's like the owlbear's face, like up in the camera lens.
Yeah.
So it's like blocking like 90% of the image. She'd probably respond something along the lines of, ugh, fine, only because I'm doing it for him and not you.
Well, and be like, good enough.
But she means well,
Appreciate you.
And she'll send you a heart emoji back. And she will, whenever she's ready, she will come and pick up the boy. Anything else here?
I'm gonna look down at him.
Oh,
I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna think.
you think?
Pretty hard. I'll be like, you know what? Maybe I do have a little name for you, a little stinker. Anybody got like a white pen to write on this black bandana?
Monica kind of from over by the counter kind of raises a pen over to your direction. You grab it, Jonathan.
And hand it.
Right. And I will write his name. And from this day forward, he shall be known as Ollie.
Ollie. Like Ollie or
Yes.
Olly. Okay. That's good.
Ollie the Albert.
He responds
Ollie the
kindly.
Albert.
Everyone approves of that. Like a bonus.
Everyone gets a hero point.
Everyone liked that.
Everyone liked that. Oh yeah, you all have maximum hero points, by the way, if you didn't. Let's see. Except they got 5 HP because recall.
Something tells me we're gonna need that.
And I will pat him on the
maybe.
head and be like, alright, now you be good and wait for your sister.
Make a nature check.
Oh,
You're something of a master in nature.
I am. Oh my
You're
god.
something of a master in nature.
Ollie the owlbear, having now been given a name by his father, responds. You almost see him trying to attempt a salute. Then he puts his paw back down. He might have picked that up
He
from
looks up at
Gojovi.
me and says in perfect common, yes, father.
Father, I understand. You quickly recognize it as a scroll of sending. And he will say, whoever... I think it was you when he looked at Jonathan. You must send a message to the aberrant one. If Dr. Asilme's plan goes accordingly, he will cause much panic. While there is panic and attention being, diverted elsewhere, I will lead you all to a particular passageway. We will be spotted by the aeons, but we must be fast. Once we've committed, there is no turning back. Is this understood?
So I used the sending scroll to get Sir John of Dis to yell out, Haster.
Essentially.
Have him say it 3 times just to be safe.
Like Beetlejuice.
You think that like joking with this is pretty good off my type.
I'm flattered that you'd even entertain the thought, but no, not me. This is a woman right here, right?
It is, yeah.
And Verdi is going to very overtly kind of like roll his whole head and then look down. Seems like a fine lady.
No, he just gives a no.
Well, is she not to your standard of looks?
I don't even know her.
Well, how are you gonna know anyone unless you get to know them?
Seeing that Adrian kind of there's no talking to Ferdy, he's just gonna.
Takes a drag of a cigarette.
Wow.
Won't take that first step.
Bon Jovi flanks you.
He also puts his hand on your shoulder.
Tell you what, pick a side. If you get the right side, I will. Where? Pardon me. He pulls out like a coin and just says, pick a side. If you win, I'll hook up with someone.
I see. So heads for Gwendolyn, tails for that lady down there, huh?
No.
Sounds like a plan. All right, flip that coin.
1d2. Come on.
He doesn't even get to set his own terms.
No.
Come on, here. I'll flip the coin. I'm grabbing the coin.
Look,
I don't suppose I would have any idea who he's talking about.
You can make a society check or a nature check if you'd like.
Nature? Oh, baby. I'll definitely make a nature check over society.
You've heard from sailors and whatnot that pass by these shores of an icy witch that had supposedly gone on a bit of a murderous spree, but has disappeared over the past couple of months and well into a year. This might be the person that Adrian's referring to. This music's fantastic.
You're talking about that ice witch, are you?
well, there are multiple ice switches, but I suppose we have the same one in mind.
You approach Tanya here.
And I'll say, excuse me. Going into this battle, would you like something to boost your combat capabilities?
What you got, lass?
I made these this morning. She's gonna produce the Warbler Mutagen Greater instead. I've been using these on John, the Matt Rasnor over there, and he's proved to deal some hefty damage.
Interesting. I'm not taking one of these in a good while. Not since I've had to participate in that siege at Castle Rastir to take back that one countess's hold. Okay, I appreciate it.
And I will just subtract. I don't think I can give
Today is an auspicious day.
That doesn't ring a bell to me or anything, does it?
It does now.
I imagine like he says the stars and Faraday like physically like recoils a little bit. He's like, oh.
I see.
You see his reaction.
I'm gonna raise an eyebrow and just say, okay, this is Mujiad, or Mujiad.
It's good to see you again, V.
Yes, to you. I wouldn't benefit from this and no one else in my party would. I have one more of these left.
I will use it.
Oh wait, no, not that. No, we need those. You might need
An
this for the
elixir
front
of
lines.
life, how generous of you.
You might need this for the front lines.
Very well. As a paladin of Aramir, very much bless you in your services to the cause. And he will take the war blood. Big old Goran, and she's looking at Laron, and he is rolling with all three of his eyes.
You know, We're about to embark on a very dangerous undertaking. What
Mhm.
could possibly be our last?
Mm-hmm.
And I was just wondering, if you, like me, would be looking for some company before we embark on such an endeavor.
Make a diplomacy check.
Oh, you got to make it a separate check at this point, because the man's got a throne card. There's no beating him.
Look, that's his reward for getting a good pull on the deck of many things.
That is true.
I could be dead.
Real as fuck.
His
And
wife,
the Donjon,
he could be
Dude,
funny.
I could
The
have
Grim
pulled
Reaper.
The Grim Reaper.
The Grim.
who showed up twice already.
She's sizing you up. She says, "There is a room next door if you're that desperate."
Ooh. If you would be so kind as to help me in my desperation.
She will put both her swords on the table. She'll kind of pat Laron on the head and be like, "Be a good boy and watch it for me." And she will drag you.
Damn. He makes it look easy.
And on the
And
table.
Gwendolyn, now you try and get someone.
Man, I
You
hate
say
the
lay on the
throne
table.
card.
Yeah, you guys are just on the table.
Hell yeah.
So let's discuss the plan, and you just hear.
You hear Faraday going, "Oh,
Oh my.
Hey, want to beta test the sex potion?
Ravage be
Gonna turn around and look at you and say, excuse me? You
Sorry, I felt it.
serious?
I mean, why not?
I'm already in a pretty committed relationship.
You didn't
So
say
Some
no.
is loudly sipping his.
Personally, Gwendolyn, like, don't get me wrong, you're a very cute woman, but I wouldn't feel right doing it.
that Bon Jovi start mogging.
Too busy
Yeah,
listening.
Bon Jovi's mogging. Doctor Someone's kind of whispering this into your ear, Jonathan.
Well, actually, Gwendolyn, if we get out of this, if you could convince Desiree and Damien, maybe something could happen.
Nice.
Although Desiree's pretty possessive, I don't know, it'd take a lot of convincing.
Now, don't you worry. I'll convince all right. For now, though. Hey.
Master skill now.
Audible sigh from Jonathan as Gwendolyn just.
Dr. Some goes, "Gwendolyn, I think Jonathan is quite physical and virile for your pleasures."
Oh my god, the music. the Kenny G.
The Squiddy G. It's not the first proposition. It's just I'm hesitant. My body can be off.
Jonathan, time is of the essence. Yes or no?
It'll take the edge off.
I'm sure it will.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, but why does Tyan have waffle iron in her inventory?
Don't worry about Don't worry about that, Nox.
Well,
What?
Go on, John.
where would it even happen?
Look around and be like, Oren.
I just imagine he looks at his storage room and he's like, "No, please."
My fucking food.
Listen, all of you are, I guess, hoping to
Looks
rewrite.
back with the tired Woj.
I'm just gonna turn off the lights.
Oh.
Oh,
What-
what a
what-
freak.
It's better that way, trust me.
I don't even get to see your face.
Well, all right. I suppose you can see that.
Go ahead, Malik. Drag it over.
It's. Look, I was considering keeping it on, but
The Dark Souls.
Like the one part of his that is like not fucked up.
it's the one part of me that's relatively normal. But it's still. I've heard it's a bit unnerving, regardless. I will stare into your eyes.
What a
Absolutely mogged.
flips on over.
Dude, sitting at the bar, sipping on the pink lip. Oh, sorry. Continue, Gwendolyn.
Oh no, whoa. Wow. You seriously hide this from people?
It's. Things about my appearance lead to more questions than I care to answer.
I mean, yellow eyes, sure, but I don't think that indicates anything.
Well, it's. This SpongeBob bubbles. It's other things. It's why I prefer to keep the lights.
No need to be insecure. And she'll flip the lights off and then get those off.
Did you grab the medicine? Or are we just.
Man grabs your cock.
They're gonna slide over what they want to do. This very well could be the last time we, I don't know, get relaxed like this. Who knows what will happen to us if we fail here? We won't, but I'd like to try not to focus on that.
And he'll pull you in and hug. He's got like one hand on your, one hand on you, like, or one arm around you as you like your shoulder and your back is up against his chest. He's just gonna holding you.
With all things said and done, I'm glad I met you and Dr. Blackwell.
Getting sentimental now, are we?
I mean, with the others and doing their own indulgences, I don't know, I figured I just had to say something.
He'll wait until, like, you'll see the others begin to make their way out. Or let's prepare as they're kind of discussing at the top of the stairs. They're like plans. As these men are going at the top, Dr. Asami plants a kiss on your head.
Oh! I'm in a committed relate.
And then he will put you back up to your seat. And he will say...
The VP is noticeably red when he does that.
Oh yeah, no, he kind of whispers, let the others know when they are finished, to come upstairs.
Yes, sir.
He'll pat you. He'll pat...
Minus the power part.
He'll pat your head.
He's literally just sitting there holding on.
You're holding both hands on both edges of the table.
Oh no!
Please
like,
have mercy. Have mercy.
Maybe at first, but then he's holding it, both hands around the individual, around the waist.
Around the waist. I'll say, you guys finish up. She'll kind of give you a slap on the face. She'll say, all right. And she'll kind of clean herself up a little bit, because there's no shower or anything like that.
I will slowly prop myself up. I'll be like,
yeah, it's not looking clean.
And he does it like a finger gun.
All right. Thanks, by the way.
Knox.
Oh, I feel great.
You hear Jonathan go, oh my!
No.
Oh, good heavens.
Oh, good.
Oh fuck!
Wow.
Good.
Rattle me bones.
Like, so they're
That
making
thing
all
is
this.
moving on its own.
I like to imagine making all this noise. And you just
I
see
think
Beast-
Gwendolyn's loud. I don't know about Jonathan. I think Jonathan's
Yeah.
just like, oh, he's just like grunting.
Dude, V's just taking notes this entire time.
Yeah, is Gwendolyn a screamer?
Oh,
Is that what we're establishing?
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
Gwen's loud as fuck. See, dude,
fuck me, fuck
She
me,
fucks-
fuck me,
dude. See, now I need the Gwendolyn to roll like a nat 20 on diplomacy with Desiree for the foursome to happen. It's very important.
It's like confused, but also probably into it. I don't know, man. He's
Confused and aroused.
Okay, wait. So they're making a lot of noise in there. V will turn to Faraday and say, "Hear that, Faraday? That's the sound of progress being made."
Who's and he's gonna look around. He's gonna be like, "Is fucking."
Jonathan fucking Gwendolyn? Absolutely. Damn. Oh, and do you hear how loud Gwendolyn is?
Oh, I hear.
I would like to thank the fruits of my
I'm
labor for
sure
that.
people on the street can hear.
Sorry about the SpongeBob music.
Wowie sound!
if Jonathan's having sex with anyone, it would be the SpongeBob music.
But
Dude, if
we
I
will-
knew we weren't going to get in combat soon, I would be hitting John with some guidance.
but imagine.
Prototype.
Oh yes, I believe Gwendolyn took a prototype of a sex stimulant I've been working on in my downtime.
What the
Oh
hell?
no, I'm waiting to perfect it so I can give you the the prime version, so to speak.
This isn't gonna basically castrate me like the last thing you gave me, is it?
Hmm? Oh no. I mean, do you hear Gwendolyn right now?
Oh, I hear. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
If anything, this will.
My God, I didn't know a tongue could do that. No, not
No, that's canon, that's canon, that's canon. That's written down.
No, that's kind of bad.
Clip that, clip that, clip that.
Good lord, Gwendolyn, your tongue is reaching my prostate.
Oh wait,
Ooh, I might have to kill you for that one. Wait, no, Percy. But
Bulwark-
what is the
Bulwark was-
decision?
dude, I don't know, bro. What is John pulling out, or is he staying?
I assume he knows too.
But can he? Can
Can
he?
he? Can
This is the most disastrous Fade to Black I've ever seen. It's like inheriting Jonathan's actual awkwardness.
He doesn't normally do this because he assumes most people wouldn't.
Exactly, make a reflex save.
Oh, good lord. Oh no.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You
Yes,
do
sir.
not re-roll that.
Do not reroll.
it's always rewriting the world anyways, right?
I swear to
Ooh.
fuck, if you waste a hero point here, I'm gonna slap you through the
Gwendolyn and Jonathan kind of smell, so I mean, you guys are probably very sway.
Did you finish our phase?
Your
Very
shirt's pretty
dear.
clean.
Just wearing a helmet. I did not expect questions afterwards. Where?
Wait, did you? Did you not?
Mm,
Did you?
Dr. Silme, I believe we are ready.
Did you stay in there?
Very well.
I didn't feel an extra liquid pass on my butt or stomach. So.
Oh, John, you dog!
Jonathan.
We're
He's gonna slap him on the back, and he's gonna be like, "Well, guess you're gonna have to marry her now. I don't know what to tell you. I'll make the rules."
Adrian does it.
Play into his ego. I need you to say the King in Yellow's true name as many times as you can immediately. Thank you.
And after a moment, you get a response back. Gladly. That's all he sends.
All right. Yes, it is. We should go now.
And you watch as Orin will run off to the other direction. He'll say, "Good luck." Dr. Somei will lead you all forward as you guys begin to run. And as he does so, he will open up the briefcase and you will watch as fully grown Gugs just like exit out of the briefcase, and they are just running towards the population center as he's
I'm sorry.
So based.
This man brought out a briefcase, and a bunch of Gugs just ran out and went into the nearest like shopping mall.
Dude, some real Kaim
You see a
shenanigans.
child fly out of it.
Dude,
Guys, don't worry. This is for the greater good. As you watch a Gug
This
with
is
all
for the greater good.
and as you watch with all of their arms, elbow drops like 4 separate children at once.
dude.
that's okay.
Ah, yeah. I'll use.
Well, actually, with Jonathan's role, does him cutting it down make it easier for the rest of us?
We're considering it as like individual.
Okay.
Yeah. For the purposes of the chase.
I guess Bon Jovi will just continue swimming.
Yeah, he's for all intents and purposes, Bon Jovi and Sonya are with you guys. I am not counting them as separate entities for the chase.
Okay, so based.
So everyone's fine. You all clear out the seaway. You cut it through. You kind of tear off. You kind of use the momentum of your electric eel skin suit V to kind of propel yourself in a way that kind of glides against the surface in a way that's elegant and graceful. And for the rest of you, you managed to make your way through. You have succeeded this first part of the chase.
And again, cooking at the end of the game.
And so, you know the specific mechanism by which you could probably help stop. So you grab a rock as you're swimming along and throw it, and it hits a section at the bottom of this barrier and kind of like stops it from like fully like opening. It's like as for the rest of you, some of you cut through the barriers, punch through the barriers, sidestep the barriers, and for you, Faraday, you kind of blast a ray of frost and kind of have Bon Jovi kind of crash through the hollowed out bit of ice here. Before emerging from the water. And as you emerge from the water, it's almost like you were going through like an underwater building, but it's like natural formation. And as you emerge above, feeling significantly heavy, you find yourselves packed tight in a bit of a spiral staircase, with only one direction to go but down. If there are enemies inside and you will clear them, I have to prepare the necessary equipment to prepare myself for, well, you know what I must do.
Of course.
And he will kind of look out. If there's anyone that's passing through these waters, I will double check and defend myself, but I need time to prepare. Clear out anything you find, and I'll be down there shortly.
And V will nod and wait for the others to continue because they aren't going to be in the front.
Oh no, he has his mojo. I would lay down my arms and surrender.
Garage comes up. Intruders! Prepare yourselves!
Oh, come on, man. You were cool earlier. Don't make this hard.
Don't approach! I promise you, I do not wish to hurt you.
Then don't. Go away. I'll pretend like nothing happened.
I can't let you go. I can't let you.
Why?
Yes, you can.
And the div kind of like goes around his shoulder and says, "We must kill. You must understand."
Yeah, I have no
You
problem
listen into
killing
that
him.
fucking thing. Look at it.
He seems
You know
stalwart.
this guy?
Hey, we met him.
Come
okay?
on, man.
We met him
You're a
briefly,
good dude,
Corporal.
I'm sure. Surely you could see the folly in this.
Don't worry, I'll deliver a killing blow to him.
Keep his glasses intact. I kind of want them.
Percy,
Okay.
you said that's a
Steal his
div?
things.
Yes. But yeah, Faraday, you go ahead and you summon these arrows, and completely unprepared for the volley, they all take immense amounts of damage as each of the arrows pelt them, and the Harpy woman herself falls as she is hit with a barrage of them in particular. Alright, he is flanked.
The monk special.
The monk special.
The monk special.
Nat 1.
Okay, good. Nice.
The monk special.
Bro. Do us all a favor. Do not speak.
Do not. Dude, you can't say that with this music.
Power attack.
Oh,
He's doing it.
There it is.
That will hit because he's off guard as well.
yes.
Oh my goodness, sweet Wampa Mongo.
What? Oh.
40.
That's matching my fucking crit.
Protective
champion.
weed.
The champion power attack be like? Because that would be fucking funny.
Oh.
So she will take 35. And he will go to dying 1. As the Eidolon will dissipate in front of your eyes, Jonathan. As it is taken back to the deepest pits of Abaddon.
Last thing.
You know, better not risk it.
He's going after a woman.
He's sitting there fighting a dude. He turns around, see this woman getting her ass beaten. He's like, deuces.
Clocks are in the fucking
Adrian Weissman.
Adrian Weissman, bane of women.
Dude, no wonder Adrian's been fucking frauding on us this entire time. He's been
He's
trying
been
to fight
fighting men.
He's just like Brutus.
Brutus.
She goes to dying 1.
Come on. Yes. Yes.
There you go. 63 points of healing back to you.
You get 63 health back, but also with medic dedication, you get an additional 10 HP.
There you go.
You not think Adrian and Brutus could be besties?
There you go. He's
looks
off guard.
female enough.
You're not imagining hard enough, no.
He's jobbing again. No.
He's jobbing. It's not a woman. He can't hit her.
His fists won't allow it.
That's my turn.
His gender is too based.
Power attack.
That will indeed
Oh
hit.
my god, Jonathan, kill this man.
Oh,
my. Oh,
he is on the precipice.
when you're too short of 100 damage in a single swing.
He will go down.
Dude.
Loser. What a loser.
As you deliver such a lethal blow to him, he's so dazed. He drops the weapons. He just looks at you with the gas mask and just drops. He failed twice in this fight.
Shit. Fucking, I don't know. Last action, make Bon Jovi Fortnite dance. I don't have nothing.
Oh,
Very well, he will attack Fathi.
Yo,
Okay,
confirm.
that's
no,
pretty based.
confirm that kill.
Very well. How do you want Bon Jovi to kill Fathi?
I imagine he just raises up his fucking great cutlass and just slices him in twine,
Just
like
whoosh.
diagonally.
And he is just sprayed out on the floor, right
And then
there.
he looks up and he's like,
Do something different.
You will hit.
Thank God. Fuck you. I hate this bird woman.
She will be pierced in the back. She will fall down. She will be a dying 2.
How much fall damage? Oh, dying too.
Yeah, the fault hit.
Yeah.
What else
My
you do?
last action? Wait, that was my entire turn.
Yeah. We did it. We
Hold
won.
on, let me. 1 second. Need to.
No, we're still going until yeah, Jonathan.
Oh.
Please save me.
Yeah, so Gwendolyn's just gotta come down and fucking
Go ahead,
I
make swings.
smite thee.
Make swings.
Dude. Fuck him. Die,
No.
bitch.
She is at dying 3.
Oh shit, I almost... There we go. Ha.
That's rough, buddy.
That's the end of your
Yeah.
turn. Or do you
No.
have one more?
Quickened.
There you go.
Ah,
How do you want to kill her?
stupid bitch. I imagine that Gwen actually just does it in just one strike, and just comes down and beheads her,
Just whoosh,
and then
Right,
kicks the
right.
head down the hole.
and you will watch as the head just turns into a minor speck before it disappears from your sight.
For us to settle this peacefully, you know.
Peacefully? You attacked us.
Well, I told you to stand down.
We weren't gonna
You were
stand
at
down.
it.
You knew that was an option. So you're just gonna
Well-
execute us? You've already executed the rest of them.
Well, 2 of them are dead, and well, I think she's still alive down there.
And you call yourselves heroes, huh? This is
why don't you go
what
see
this
how
is the
she's
regime we
doing,
have to
and
fight
I'm gonna
against.
Shove him down.
He's gonna scream as he's also plummeting into the pit.
And I'll peer over and see how they're doing.
Heroes? I'm pretty sure we're just mercenaries.
They are not. They are nowhere to be found.
They're just gone.
They're just gone.
Cool,
Heroes
but-
is a broad term, Gwen.
Well, I don't define myself like that.
At one point in time, we were considered terrorists.
Well,
Cool.
that was mainly just me
Assassins,
and
no
Fair.
less.
That was mainly just me and Fair, dear. Wonder what Adrian's doing.
Besides, that's just good old vengeance, he'll say as he, like, slaps
Dusts off his
hand
hands.
together. Yeah.
This whole area here is just filled with blood. Just blood on the pool, everywhere. It just looks like the aftermath of a divinity fight.
V is going to sigh, kind of snap their fingers and cast prestidigitation, slowly but surely, getting actually it's sustained, so I can just walk around and clean things.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna clean the area again because I imagine someone's gonna have to be here.
Like I said,
Or was it the
I'm
mercenary?
looking for vengeance.
Gwendolyn took out the harpy woman. Faraday and Bon Jovi took out the other 3.
He will not, and he will bring out a series of tools. He will stab the crystal with what appears to be some sort of adamantine pike before uttering an incantation, and you watch as this glowing wind and magic aura kind of flows through his hands, his eyes alight, and he says, "Protect me while I harness the power here.
How long will it take?
I can't say for certain, but I'll need to concentrate. I cannot afford any distractions while I'm channeling this energy."
Noted. Everyone form around Dr. Silme.
You prepare yourselves for a XILA member, but you see the familiar visage of Damien.
Oh no. Who could have predicted this?
As the Aeon kind of pushes him back a little bit. As the Duke of the Deep and Duke of Darkness slowly approach.
Imagine I'm like looking out from behind the pillar and I'm like, that your fucking boyfriend?
You will fail.
Lips trembling, they're gonna cry out. Damien? What are you doing here?
His eyes look a little red. Treat us as lesser. I just thought I'd point out the irony of you being on a high horse is all.
I never claimed to be on such high horse, personally.
But you do have a champion with you who does. Right? That's how your religious lot work. What about you, White Hound? You're just gonna let this happen? Or are you going back to the way you were before you became a chain-smoking detective? No words? Are we all just completely shocked?
Oh my god, you argue like a child. Shut up, man. I'm killing you.
He kind of takes off the glasses. He is not amused. He goes, "Oh, disgusting."
Ooh, took his shades off. I think he's serious, fellas. So, Damien, my man, what's up? You just been two-timing us this whole time, or?
He's just quiet.
Damien, speak up, please.
He remains quiet. The collier steps forward.
You got that kid's balls in a vice, or what's going on here, fellas?
Hey, Damien, I don't really know you, so... Well, if they won't kill you, I will. So how about you come over here?
There is something that kind of snaps within Damien. As you watch as he looks up, he snaps his fingers. At this point you realize this is his eidolon. And it is a construct eidolon.
Incredibly out of character for John.
Nah, he's in high stress situation, come on.
And he called into question your faith, gotta remember. He said your god would not approve of what you've been doing.
I'm sorry, I'm debating, like, I have it in my head, but I'm trying to think, is John actually, would he see it? Is what's getting me. I'm sorry, I'm like holding it up, but like, I want to say it, but I'm like, fuck.
10 seconds,
John,
John. 10 seconds, Malik.
You questioned how my god feels about me killing? I've killed plenty before, and now I add you to it.
Wait!
And I will like boot him in the face.
And you kind of shatter the glasses he has on, and he goes, ah! He's out of the fight.
I still have extra movement, so I'm back where...
Yeah, you should definitely
What
get
up,
the
Duke?
fuck away from that corner before you also get...
Alright, Gwendolyn, what are your final thoughts as the Colierit's about to stab you in the head?
Damn. I had a good time with Jonathan.
Damn.
Really wish I knew who I was.
All of you see the Colierit raises the bastard sword. Sword right through the helmet, right through the floor. And then... will flick the sword. The blood's gonna splatter on the wall.
No.
The emotional bonds you have between Damien.
No,
I mean,
last hero point.
Yeah, okay.
Last hero point. Get fucked, loser.
Yes!
Roll damage.
Come on. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Elemental toss.
How do you want to not defeat
my
Demon
God.
here?
Oh my goodness gracious.
As the Eidolon will try to attack John once more before dissipating into water.
I imagine I just look at him and I just shake my head and I was like, I thought better of you. And then I will, like Spider-Man, shoot water out of my wrist. Hit him right in the face.
This is the goofiest way you could have described it.
Hit him with the, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed, and then fucking
Faradir crosses.
super soaker him.
Faradir's crossing the line between comedy and tragedy so carelessly.
Faradir is so coming in clutch. Oh my god.
Yeah, Hunter's been
And
having it rough for like
switching
20
this
sessions
to
with
bludgeoning.
Faradir.
This is my moment!
The bludgeoning switch!
That's crazy, Hunter. How do you defeat him?
Oh my god, oh my goodness gracious.
Hunter, just know, this is the gods have decided vindication for you after having been bullied for every encounter.
Vindicated, I'm righteous, I'm right.
How do you defeat him?
Yeah, basically just like Spider-Man web shooters. I'm just like with like one with just like both water, just one like normal and one really cold. And I just hit him in his dome piece.
And he will let go and just crumple to the ground, just like absolutely knocked out. He is bloodied from the head down, and there's a bit of frostbite on him.
Yeah, you pushing Ronnie into the cosmic void really helped us fight.
Yeah, I mean that's why it is there for a reason.
Also, to be fair, as the big bad spellcaster, one fireball seemed a little measly out of my man's. For all that shit he talked. I'm not complaining, but holy fuck.
Oh yeah,
I
he
mean-
absolutely dropped compared to you.
No, I
Losers.
get what you're saying, Faradir, but he was also kind of an idiot in general.
Yeah, that is true.
So I'd argue it's in
He didn't
character.
come down here and try to
he
argue
went to the
ethics.
one spot, right?
Yeah.
He probably shouldn't have
Like,
gone.
here's the thing: V was not lying when they got all the smarts in the family, and Ronnie got literally everything else.
He
Just
really
know,
came
I-
down
I'm-
here. And it was like, how does it feel to be worse than us, literal terrorists?
Asoma needed to pass 4 checks. He had failed.
We fucking passed one.
He finally passed them.
Jesus Christ.
And
I
so,
was gonna say, if he failed again, I'm actually gonna target Asoma next.
So it's like, I think I've got it, and then you hear, fucking no risk.
With an opening of numbers. You
And
turn
so-
and you just see Faraday Fortnite dancing.
there are... You see the statue for a moment up here. It's got like an indescribable visage, but the face morphs, and it looks like Byleth's for just a quick second as it morphs into like a stone crystal-y version of his face. It glows, Asoma's eyes glow, and you are about to be enveloped in light. We're gonna go down the list. Adrian, what are you thinking right now? What's you have a moment to just think in this like brief second.
You have to turn it up a bit.
I don't know why, Percy, but the way your microphone compressed you made a sound that was so eerily similar to something in Fear and Hunger. I thought I had the game open. Like that really fucked me.
We're gonna go up the top of the list. Adrian, what are you thinking? As you're about to be enveloped in light.
Adrian's kinda to set himself for one. Even though he didn't knew Gwendolyn enough to be considered my friend, he would still consider him an ally. So he thinks himself he's not strong enough to be able to defend her. And then 2, he should have seen the signs of something being up with Damien.
It's probably just been a ploy this entire time to get insider information with their group. It killed them. It's gonna hit them once the fight's over, but they're devastated. And then V caught a glimpse of Ronnie being shoved into the cosmic void, and they had already made peace with themselves. For Ronnie's on the wrong side of things. He's too stubborn. I can't change his mind. But just even still watching your own brother get pushed into a void, like a void of nothingness, is heartbreaking, and they weren't ready for it. And they didn't know Gwendolyn for long, but still seeing an ally of yours pass away like that, especially in that gruesome of a fashion, was really gut-wrenching for V. It's just... V's broken right now.
A flood of emotions, conflicting and traumatic, hit you all within a short span, and you have to grapple with it within the time span that you have. Faradir, you have a moment to reflect. What are you thinking?
I imagine, like, the light's coming, and he's just kind of like, oh shit, it's fucking happening. And then he'll just kind of, like, look around and be like, oh, I really hope this fucking works out.
Oh, because you can roll a private perception check.
Yeah.
Fine. Give me control, Adrian, and I'll do it.
Would Percy lead apply here?
Yes, I would allow Pursuit lead. This would make sense.
I rolled the wrong thing, but oh wait, I rolled a stealth check. My bad. It's 35.
Okay. I'll do this. Because technically you're not supposed to know. Pursue a lead. Let me do this. That works out either way. It's hard to tell, but perhaps the Aeon has accepted that defeat has been made here. and it is accepted that in this moment of imbalance, the universe will correct itself. The aeons will balance it in their favor once again, but just not this day.
She unfortunately perished at the hands of the aeon.
Bon Jovi.
May they rest easy. We must push forward here. And he kind of looks up and he sees Hannibal just kind of sitting, just waiting. He says, "I have done what I have accomplished. Speak with your patron. This may be the last time you do."
What? What do you... And V will kind of like let Isilme down and walk forwards towards Hannibal. Now we're just gonna like... I will sit. Is he sitting?
Mm-hmm.
And V will sit down next to Hannibal and say, I don't know what to say.
And Dr. Isilme, use some of the sands that Sonia is made of to create those adamantine rods. Channel the energies of the gods, if you will. He's got a target on his back, but it's nothing different for him.
So, those dreams, they're gonna cease?
Yes.
All the abilities and power that you've given me is just gonna go away?
Fate has been rewritten. With it, my powers I have bequeathed onto you, gone. And in a way, this will free you from the shackles that fate has drawn you to. Those who have remained will have only known. The history will only have been known then, but save all of you, you would know.
So we're cursed with the knowledge of the past that we changed, the present that we altered, and
the future that will never be.
Meanwhile, do you know the fate of all those that fell into the void, into that astral plane? What happens to them? Damien, the Duke of the D, him, is he dead?
Damien and his brother, Reshef, they've been coordinating this for quite some time. As the course of their lives have been changed.
Met us.
They would never have met you, nor have any reason to be resentful or antagonistic towards you. Zorea, Isilme is written it to be called. Zarkel, the true Zarkel, still lies in the sump. But for all intents and purposes, the city that you will now dwell in will be called Zorea, and Kulara will still stand. But not at war with each other. Tensions will remain. Divisions will still be there.
But no threat of an outer god?
No threat or destruction. No jostling with great old ones. For now.
This...
Not expect to hold onto for so long. But now, with fates rewritten, who knows, maybe Damien already knows you. Likely as some idiotic noble, but whether you choose to engage with him is up to you. And the same goes for the rest of you.
I don't know if I can.
There's no need for you to. You have your lover. You have your friends. The people at the clinic. Their stories will have changed, but
Still the same people. Everything's gonna remain the same.
More
For
or
them.
less.
Kind of figured.
And, Jonathan, right?
Aye.
The worm cultist remains. So does the lich. 2 liches, perhaps. Little Beskell is still out there. And so is the half-brother to Damien and Reshef. That is a conflict for you to worry about in the far future.
So what are we supposed to do with them? They're half brothers, not full brothers. Not like they're gonna become liches, right?
Can travel to begin with.
Does he look like he's done talking?
He looks very exhausted.
V's gonna walk over to Jonathan and looking down, they'll say, Jonathan, can you hold me?
I'll get down and I'll hug V.
And they're just gonna start crying into your shoulder. Pretty much for the rest of the time we're here in question mark land.
Harder to write out,
Not with...
given the other parties involved.
Yes, unfortunately, but... And with the circumstances of her birth, even more difficult, but... That being said, Asome has written that your mother has a nice farming house out in the village of Hakonstead in Sarnath.
That's good. Yeah. Definitely deserve that. More than I could give her.
I hear Hakonsted's got a rather large harbor. I'm sure your dragon turtle will be welcomed.
That's good. And, all the members be fine, or they gonna remember me, or...
They'll remember you just fine. How can anyone forget Wu-Tang Gang?
Of course, but... You know, just gotta be sure, I guess. Well, I guess as long as everybody I care about's still around, and can't really worry about anything else. We're just gonna kind of walk away and look for like a slanted piece of rock that faces like the planet in the rest of space, and he's just kind of prop himself up.
I'm grateful, really I am, but Damien he was just a really big part of, I don't know, it's just gonna be hard to come to terms that I'm not gonna be able to come back home and just see him laying on my couch, and he greets me with that big goofy smile of his. And it's just gonna be hard.
It will be hard. But time heals all wounds. And you have your friends here and over there to support you through it. You won't be alone. Even if Sonia's gone. The Undercity. That emphasis has been taken away. It's still there, but now the larger concern has been Great Old One cult activity. Tensions as a result of the Blackchapel case, although remain no longer the catalyst for something more dangerous.
Adrian kind of like has like a mixed feelings essentially. On one hand, at least he doesn't have to worry about the rich power struggle and abuse of authority and whatnot, but with what he is indicating, he has to worry about something else.
And for better or for worse, Dr. Asilma has placed him in Kularo.
Well, maybe I can get you all to come over to the villa, perhaps.
You should. That would be nice for them. A chance to meet your genuine father would be nice to change, would not?
Yeah.
I wish I had done, but ambitions of war had taken me elsewhere. Cherish the time you have with your father. You have moments of respite now.
And rest is something I will greatly enjoy for the time being.
Look like this token.
You do?
Oh fuck, I didn't even realize you're not
I
blue
look
anymore.
down. Yeah, dude, you have no idea. I was literally sitting here and I was waiting for a moment to sit there and be like, oh yeah, one more question. Am I still gonna be blue?
You get up to and all of you notice it.
Yeah, imagine like he kind of leans back and looks over. He's like, hey. And he like points. And he's like, oh, holy shit, look at that. Oh, that answers that. Oh, thank God. He's gonna pull up his waist and be like, oh, thank God, it's all back to normal.
Wait. Actually, I just thought of one more question. Is Hannibal gone?
No, he's still there, don't worry.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, fuck no.
He said adios.
No!
Putos.
One last question. For those that have been lost along the way, are they just gone from this new reality, or do we have some way to remember them besides our memories?
Those who had lost their lives throughout this whole endeavor, you mean?
Maybe it's not the grandest gesture, but I just wonder if there's a grave somewhere.
A monument at my plaza to those who had fallen in service of Zorea's independence. Sufficed. Almost like a bit of disbelief. Soulmate looks kind of stern. What are the rest of you doing?
Is that who I think that is?
That is indeed the first horseman of the apocalypse, Polygon.
Oh, don't tell me this is like we gotta see every single horseman before we carry on type deal, man.
Don't worry,
tired.
Faraday. You don't have to meet Nogala, anyone like that, although his poo-poo priest is still dead.
Rest in peace.
Speaking of which, Adrian, you still have that scepter.
Yeah.
Hand me
You
the
want it?
fucking scepter. Oh God, what would you stop? He puts it in like a bag. Shit
Good thing you
stinks.
didn't sell that thing.
No,
I
he's
just
gonna.
thought Adrian stunk this whole time.
Hey, I shower regularly.
Channeling the last bit of energy left in that city I claimed. Well, that's alright. Let these four know your true nature. Everyone up in Olympus knows. Someone just kind of walks past them.
V is walking beside him. Like walking out.
Everyone else follows suit.
Yeah.
Or just kind of stroll past Apollyon. Just like, I fucking hate gods.
He is just cackling behind you all. As if he has obtained an ecstatic victory. Perhaps
All we
rubbing the wound.
Recognize the
All
name.
we learned
do
was
you,
this dude's
Fitz?
fuck off
I
name. We
know
still
the
rewrote
story
reality. Go
of
Bibles.
Venom of God or whatever the fuck. But like, it's just a name, man. That's all I'm saying.
It is. Once you become. The best way to put it is think of it as like a. And they. As doesn't have power.
Freaking deity. I really love their true names.
Oh. I don't know why you're surprised. Think about how long calling the King in Yellow not his actual name.
Point there.
I'll put you in the farthest most room we have, on the 3rd floor, and I'll make sure to give you the best treatment I can.
He will look at you. He'll cup both his hands on your cheeks, and he'll plant a firm kiss on your forehead.
No, not in front of the guys. Not in front of the
And
others.
he'll hold on to the kiss.
No, stop.
The rest of you
stop.
see this.
I'm gonna try and
Get
push.
a room.
Oh, stop.
Cheating on your girlfriend already. Not even there yet.
No.
And he'll pull you into a hug.
V.
Imagine we're like walking past them at this point.
Yeah, you guys are walking past though.
have dried up, and it's they look
Hey, Faraday.
like a wet cat.
That that
Very
bordello
angry
with the
cat.
good breakfast still exist.
I sure as shit hope so.
I'd kill to eat there right now.
You know what? That actually reminds me. He's gonna like turn around so he's like backpedaling. He'll be like, "Hey, we gonna have a little victory party after this, or what?" It's not every day you rewrite reality.
I suppose. Why did you want to go somewhere?
I don't know. Your
I'm
place, my place, John's place.
Oh, well, we don't want to. Well, actually, we could go to my place.
Shit, even Adrian's place. You
I
do
know.
have a place, right, Adrian?
Actually-
You've not just been homeless this entire time.
No. That was me. You forget the one that got evicted.
Something.
True, but I imagine primordial burn wounds are a little more deep than a 5th rank heal Faradir.
Well, heal him at the party. You get a few drinks in him, he'll barely feel it.
I appreciate less fair. I apologize for.
It's the least you could do.
I apologize for punching you in the face twice out of passion.
Don't apologize too much. It didn't take that much of a beating. It rounds it all out.
Plus, he deserved it.
He will chuckle.
So yeah. Well, if you want to apologize, why don't you have a drink with us?
I can't say no to that.
See? That easy. Everybody you know. This is gonna be a night nobody will forget.
Oh fuck! I forgot.
Repeatedly
I
tell you
muted the
to
bot
not
because
dwell
I
on the
thought it was
past.
making the buzzing. Man, we've been here
And
with
now
no music for so long.
All of you must of his identity, a cost that he knew he would have to unveil, knowing that he was going to channel the energies latent within those statues and divine artifice Lilith had laid around, that Apollyon had laid around.
Up, guys. I just realized we just went through with Satan's plan.
You did. You helped Satan. Satan's your friend.
Oh fuck!
Satan
oh,
kissed
no.
V.
I
Dude,
told you
dude.
guys that it wasn't a good plan.
Dude, it's fine. It's fine. We're playing an RPG where Satan is actually the good people.
Dude, a rare concept. And
Dude,
you know,
it is great. My parents are gonna ask, so what'd you do in D&D? And I'll be like, yo, I helped Satan.
We'll teleport to Silas and the car runs us over.
Sorry, no.
Arcturus welcomes and is like, "Oh, normal adventurers! I need you all to go help the Car High Crusaders in this new timeline."
Jonathan's like, wow, he has such kissable lips.
Now that I think about it, there was a point in time when we had to confront Damien about something, Jonathan, and I had cooked him a steak, and you a steak as well.
Hmm.
I don't think I've cooked for anyone else before. If you want, sometime
Sick
later.
invite.
Yeah, I was about to say sometime later on, I can come over. Third floor is always.
Taste the great Salazar cooking once again.
That was always better than my dad.
I'll
Oh,
do the same for
that's
sure.
Gonna flick their hair a little bit.
And what do you do?
That's quite a
I'll hit
statement.
aside. And thinking to the conversation he had with Freddie, Gwendolyn, and Jonathan, he's just gonna like. He's gonna like write the text on nurse and ask him, "Hey, are you free?" But he's going to like hover over the send button for like a good bit. Do I really want to? Is it really worth it?
Favorite
I
comes
tap?
up behind you and pushes it.
And then he just gonna say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna regret this." And then just hit the send button.
And so, the romance between Adrian and Nerissa, will it blossom? I leave it up to Nox. But
Dude, Adrian's gonna lose his job.
oh fuck, I'm gonna lose my job. Authority, you don't know yet. But Zarea does have control. They have sworn, they have fealty to the Grand Princess Griselda. All of that entailed, of course, since Asilme plopped the two cities in the Mournlands in Sarania. You all return. You all relax, enjoy yourselves at the Drunken Inn or Drunken Oath before having a party, whether it's V's house, Faradir's Dragon Turtle, Jonathan's villa, or at Adrian's apartment. But you all do make festivity, you all do relax, and you all do make merry. You take moments to just enjoy yourselves, either at the clinic or elsewhere. And that is where we'll end this part of the campaign.